Hi, I'm Annie Fitzsimmons. I'm your Washington Realtors Legal Hotline lawyer. In this episode, I want to revisit protocols associated with delivery of the Form 22J, the Lead-Based Paint Addendum. You should know that anytime the seller's property, subject of the transaction, was built in 1978 or before, that you are incorporating, whether you're the buyer or the seller's broker, you are ensuring that the transaction includes a Form 22J. And in a perfect world, the listing broker had the seller complete the Form 22J when the listing was taken, initial it, date it, and upload it as an attached document to the listing, so that when buyer broker writes an offer, buyer broker can simply access that already initialed and dated Form 22J. And by the way, it is irrelevant that the date of the seller's initials on the Form 22J is different than the date of mutual acceptance or the date of buyer's offer. It's irrelevant. Don't worry about that. So in a perfect world, the listing broker has already uploaded that document so the buyer can pull off that initialed and dated 22J and make it part of buyer's offer. Buyer can initial it themselves, and then when we have mutual acceptance, that question associated with Form 22J has already been satisfied because it's already been included in the purchase and sale agreement. So what if it wasn't? What if the listing broker had failed to upload the 22J as an attached document? Or what if the buyer broker failed to access it and incorporate it in buyer's offer? Then the boilerplate language of Form 21 takes over. And the boilerplate language of Form 21 says with respect to this issue that buyer has a 3-day right of rescission once the 22J is attached to the transaction. Federal law requires that the language in the 22J be part of the transaction anytime the seller's home was built prior to 1978. And so the question then is, if it is not part of the purchase and sale agreement at the time of mutual acceptance, what does that mean? And the boilerplate language of Form 21 provides the answer in Washington state. It means that buyer has an automatic 3-day right of rescission for 3 days following attachment of the 22J to the purchase and sale agreement. It has to be attached. Brokers, you cannot let that transaction close without the 22J getting attached to that purchase and sale agreement. But once it does get attached after mutual acceptance, then buyer has that 3-day right of rescission. Best practice is always to get that 22J into the transaction before mutual acceptance. If you have questions on this topic or any other, please visit warealtor.org and follow the links to the Legal Hotline. Thank you for being a Washington Realtors member.